What's up, family? If it's your first time checking out the show, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the U.S., let me know what country you're representing. Family, I need you to smash up the likes, smash up the likes, smash up the likes. Also, if you have not done so already, after you subscribe, there's a little bell next to your subscribe button. Go ahead and click that thing right now so you can get your notifications each time I drop a new video like this. That way we'll be in the loop going in. Bad news, fam. Bad news. Bad news and sad news. Bad news and sad news. Suzanne Summers, star of Three's Company and Step by Step, has died. Suzanne was 76 years old. She fought a long time battle of breast cancer. Reports say that she passed away peacefully at her home in the early morning hours of October 15th. She survived an aggressive form of breast cancer for over 23 years. Suzanne was surrounded by her loving husband, Alan, her son, Bruce, and her immediate family. Her family was gathered to celebrate her 77th birthday on October 16th. Instead, they would celebrate her extraordinary life. And they said that they want to thank her millions of fans and followers who loved her dearly. I'm going to jump in right there. Right there. So, for me, fam, Three's Company was one of my favorite shows. It was one of my favorite shows to check out. That Jack Triple role where he was, a roommate, where he was the roommate of Chrissy and Janet. He got two girls and a guy who's their roommate, but in order to be able to rent the apartment from the landlord, Jack had to pretend to be gay. So all of the different scenarios that they would use to try to cover for him, it was just crazy. Three's Company was a very, very well scripted show, and they did really good on the casting. Even when the only casting they really messed up on is when they replaced Chrissy. The other girl just was not, I can't say her name, Priscilla something, but she wasn't, and she just didn't, she had that it type thing like Chrissy had, but they did very well on replacing, they did switching out the landlords. Don Knotts comes to mind, and Norman Fell. Don Knotts would just kill you with the expressions. If you're unfamiliar with Don Knotts, fam, this is what I'm talking about. This guy could just give you a look and, you'll hit the floor just off his expression. Don Knotts played that role like he was made for that role, like he was born for that role. Played it to a T. But then Norman Fell, he kicked in. It was the same thing. Even though they had two different personalities, both of these dudes were strong actors. They killed it. I mean, they were killing it. And then we go back to Chrissy. Chrissy was, she was that girl that played the airhead, right? She played the typical airhead blonde. But over the years, after Three's Company, she remained in the spotlight doing a lot of product endorsements and stuff, like doing, I think it was makeup or something like that she was doing. I used to see her on TV all the time doing these type of late night promotions. In any event, fam, watching Three's Company gave me a lot of enjoyment. I had a lot of good times watching the show. So when I saw that she had passed away, I had to, pay homage. I had to pay homage. So, yeah, Suzanne Summers is no longer with us, family. She would have turned 77 on tomorrow. Died just one day before her birthday. Going into the comments. What we got? Yeah, they don't make Derek Smart. What's up, Derek? Smart man. That's true. Like that anymore. It's like they've run out of ideas. They keep rehashing stuff, TM, what up? What's up, Big Ant? DI only way. What is it? The only way. Okay, the only way. Okay. Rick B, what up? Kathy Purcell, what's up, Kathy? Robert Clayton says, great memories. Miss Sean, what's up, Miss Sean? Miss Jazzy in the building. Yeah. Okay, Valicia says that she endorsed the Thigh Master. Yeah, Jack did. He killed it. John Ritter. You cannot. I think as far as the women on the show, it was Chrissy, and as far as obviously the men on the show, but Mr. Furley and the Roper, Roper, Stanley Roper, they gave Jack a run for his money, because they never missed an opportunity. When they got their opportunity, anytime those dudes were on that screen, they lit it up. Yeah, Jack was clearly the star of the show because, he got more action, he had more scenes. But man, you wasn't taking off no laughters when anytime Mr. Roper or Mr. Furley was on that screen. They was killing, they lit that screen up. Cheryl Knight. What up, Cheryl Knight? Oh, and let me say this about Suzanne Summers' husband. They were together 5 decades, married for 42 or 43 years. And he was there with her every step of the way through her cancer. All her highs and her lows, he was there. And she gave him his flowers oftentimes, saying that she couldn't have done it without him. Suzanne Summers' husband is a real one. I'm talking about a real one. 42 years while she's battling breast cancer. 42 years? Come on, fam. Man, Alan. I gotta salute that, man. They don't make them like that anymore. They don't make them like that anymore. Adela Smart, what's up? Tiana Scott. Yeah, Alan took his vows literally till death do us part. And I ain't talking about just being with her just because she's sick, just being there. He rode it out for 42 years. Man, do you know how much pain that gets transferred to you when you're going through somebody that's battling cancer? Do you know how much of a toll it takes on the person who has to care for that person also? You know how you have to rearrange your life, have to adjust your life to fit their schedule and be there for them? A lot of people don't make it because they don't have that type of support. Suzanne had it. Man, Alan is a real one. Yeah, Stephanie Coates, that's love, man. That's commitment. Boy, that gets harder to find by the day. That type of love and commitment. They rolled it out. Sean Lunatic says, I used to watch Three's Company with my granny when I was a little boy. I missed the 80s, fam. Yeah, I used to watch. Man, I'm probably gonna get on Three's Company's binge watch today or something, man. Yeah, that was my show. I used to watch that Three's Company religiously, just like I watched the Brady Bunch. I used to watch the hell out of the Brady Bunch. Brady Bunch, Three's Company, the Jeffersons. What is it? Sanford and Son. All in the Family. Good Times. My all-time favorite is Good Times because my all-time favorite star, favorite TV dad, John Amos, James Evans. You dig what I'm saying? Ain't nobody close to James Evans. Yeah. And I'm talking about as far as a real one on the screen and off the screen. A real one. Yeah, man. Real one. But yeah, I watched all those shows. Those shows were like they were like this. They were a central part of my childhood. What is that? Otis Me. Serena Santiago, what up? Yeah, breast cancer is horrible. My mom died of breast cancer, so I'm familiar with it. I'm familiar with the toll it can take on the person who's going through it and their loved ones. I ain't gonna lie, fam. I didn't even know it was that serious. I mean, I knew it was serious, but I thought like, man, if you want to survive something, you're gonna survive. That's my mentality. Like I just got a mentality like if I want to do something, I'm gonna do it. But that cancer, man, that cancer. And some people can, but sometimes it ain't up to you. Because I know people who really wanted to be here. I seen, I got a family member, she died young. She was like 30, 31, 32. She died young. And she wanted to live. She was fighting. She wanted to live because she was madly in love with her husband, and she had a young son. She stated, "I want to live. I want to live. I can't die." And she was fighting. It was hard to watch. So sometimes you can give it all you got and you still succumb. Willie Lee Lump Lump. Lewis Perry, what up? Derek Pearson. RM. Ellie Noor. LA Sports Live. What's up, Dimple Face? No, her name was Chrissy Snow on the show. It was Chrissy Snow on the show. Where did Christmas Snow come from? I thought it was Chrissy Snow. Derek Mallory, what up? So it was Christmas and they called her Chrissy. Let me look that up. I don't know why I always thought it was Chrissy Snow. Suzanne Summers is publicly blah 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 personal Christian son. What did Chrissy Snow do for a living? Seven series of misunderstanding began professional secretary, but Chrissy dreams of being rich. So, with two roommates, one of whom the guy she pretends is gay, Janet and Chrissy needed someone to fill the third room in their breezy Santa Monica apartment, but their prude landlord wouldn't let their friend Jack stay with two single girls. As so, a lie was born and a 7-year series of misunderstandings began. Okay, so she was a secretary. Chrissy dreams of being rich one day. If she does make millions, it won't be with her brains. Chrissy is a world-class ditz. Fortunately, she has been blessed with good looks. Relationship status single, challenge finding love under judgmental watch of her landlord, Mr. Roper. He doesn't want the young women in the building dating, so Chrissy, Jack, and Janet resort to sneaking around. Yeah. So yeah, Chrissy was spicy, pretty, fun-loving. Oh, and she was the daughter. She played the daughter of a preacher from Fresno. But she was very, very gullible because she was shielded um, from some of the more unsavory aspects of adult life. Yeah. You know, the cool thing about the role that she played was like she was authentically good natured. So it was hard for people to stay mad at her for long, right? She had one of those type of personalities on the show. So yeah, fam, I just wanted to jump on here and let y'all sound off, just create a space for fans of the show to jump on and drop their memories. And we'll keep it going. We'll keep the chat going. I'm gonna end it right now, but I am gonna jump in the chat and communicate with y'all and keep the discussion going. C. Mitchell says, Willie, are you a professor? I am not a professor, but I have been offered a job before. I might take them up on that offer soon. Yeah, I might do that someday soon. Anyway, fam, I appreciate y'all for joining the live. Until next time, RIP, Suzanne Summers. No more talk.